Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to go and have a good old look at a bunch of fun stuff which is happening in the Pokémon TCG. And there's a bunch of things I want to talk about. But I want to talk about release tournaments. Now, these are happening over in Korea. And firstly, the fact that these are happening is awesome. I think that's lovely. But secondly, in Korea, like we see in Japan and other Asian territories, we're not seeing one set of temporal forces. We are seeing a double set made up of Cyber Judge and Wild Force. And what is wild, pun intended, is over in Korea, they are actually having Wild Force release events and Cyber Judge release events, which is bizarre to me. But I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Now, we'll start off with Cyber Judge because I'm apparently on Team Future. Just to be super clear here, unfortunately, it is not a Cyber Judge only or Wild Force only tournament. So the future one is not actually a Cyber Judge tournament. You can only play Cyber Judge cards. That would be amazing. But it is the only place to get this mat. This exclusive, which is clearly a Cyber Judge playmat, this is exclusive and can only be won at the Cyber Judge tournament over in Korea, which is bizarre. Kind of love it, though. Now, the tournament itself is very clearly, so on the day of the competition, you need to buy 3 packs of Cyber Judge, not to play with, just as kind of an entry fee, which, come on, your entry fee is buying packs of Cyber Judge. That does not sound like a bad deal, frankly. That sounds like a wonderful idea. I would love to go and buy 3 packs to go and enter a tournament. And then you go and play in a tournament. But just to be clear, it is all cards of Regulated Mark F, G, and H. 60 card official deck. And yes, it does include Cyber Judge and Wild Force. Which, okay, fine. And also, they have to have 16 people. If they don't get 16 people, the tournament doesn't actually go. So this is kind of awesome and kind of amazing. And I do wish they just went full Cyber Judge. And they were like, nah, mate, Cyber Judge only. I understand why they don't, but this is still extremely cool. And the playmat is on offer, and you can see there on the playmat that it is very much the art of Cyber Judge, but extended out. And they've got the set name in the bottom left-hand corner and Pokemon Card Game Korea Card Shop in the top right-hand corner. And I just think this is, to use a very British word, spiffing. This is exactly the kind of thing that a British person might describe as spiffing. And of course, we have the exact same thing going on here for Wild Force, which is a similar kind of tournament, but this time you can win the Ancient playmat, the Wild Force playmat. And other than that, it's basically exactly the same. Now, it is actually worth noticing that Junior, Seniors, and Masters are integrated. That was the case on the other, but I didn't show you that before, so I'm showing you now. And it's actually got different entry requirements. This time you need to buy 3 packs of Wild Force. Of course you do. That makes perfect sense. Otherwise, the tournament is exactly the same. It's the same format. You still need 16 players for it to actually run. And the winner gets themselves a Wild Force playmat. And that's basically it. There are, promos and such, but nothing particularly new or unforeseen. And there are booster packs that can be won. But basically, winner gets a playmat. And I kind of adore this. It's frankly a little bit weird that they're having different release tournaments for the 2 sets. I'm not sure why they've got different release tournaments for the 2 sets. And I don't really care, honestly. I think this is awesome. But it's not the only thing that is going on over in Korea that I'd like to have a chat about. They are also having, right now, their Korean League. Season 3 of the Korean League is off and rolling. Now, some of this art's going to seem familiar because, of course, this is not the first season of the Korean League. The art is the same. The colour scheme is a little bit different. But there are big tournaments going on, and there are some cool things that are available, including, and I'm just putting this out there before we go anywhere else, an original carry case. Like, all of the swag here all has essentially the same artwork, but we don't generally see the carry case being used as a prize. Like, when was the last time you saw this being used as a prize in a tournament? Because quite frankly, I don't remember it. I honestly can't remember seeing one of these being given away as a prize. So that, to me, is actually pretty noticeable, honestly, which is kind of awesome. There are a bunch of other things going on as well. So, of course, you've got Masters, Runner-Up, and Top 4 cards in frames. Cards are ones we've seen before. The designs of the cards are not new. However, they are furnished with the Career League stamp, and they are in rather lovely, well, frames, I suppose is what we would say. Yeah, let's use the word frames, which looks very, very cool. There are also playmats for the champion, runner-up, top 4, top 8, and top 16. I'm only showing you the champion, because other than that, they're the same mat. It's just the way the word's written. Unlike runner-up is in silver and top 4's in bronze. You know what I mean here, right? Same mat, same design. What I really appreciate here, and this is for the real kind of competitive TCG nerds, Lugia. Great card, seen a bunch of play. CHien-Pao, maybe not quite as good as some of the others, but seen a bunch of play and success. It won a regional level event in Europe. We got Charizard, great card, seen a bunch of play. Pikachu, okay, fine. Pikachu hasn't, but it's Pikachu, come on. And then Garchomp. Is this Matt trying to tell us that the Terra Garchomp is supposed to be a super competitive card in the way that CHien-Pao, Lugia, and Charizard are? I've told you before that, you know, one of the things I've noticed, and I talked with Creatures about when I visited, was the Pokemon on the front of the pack being very competitive, and Garchomp is the most visible Pokemon on the front of the pack of Raging Surf, so I'm just saying, maybe that's what they're trying to get at here. Elsewhere, there is a deck box, which looks very similar to the carry case, and is just rather awesome. And then in terms of participation prizes, there is a stamped version of Cyclizar, not a new Cyclizar incidentally, but still a stamped version of Cyclizar, a necklace, a lanyard as we might call it, with the artwork on, which is brilliant, and a deck case again with the artwork on. They are really hitting that artwork, and I don't blame them. But wait, there's more, because there are actually some other things going on, including a 4-player full league. And this can get you promo packs. They don't tell us what's in the promo pack. And Charizard sleeves and deck box. Now, the image I've got of the Charizard sleeve and deck box, I'm sorry, is not very good. And it's not because I'm mean, and it's not because I hate you, and it's not because I don't want to show you. It's because this is the best image we've got. Now, if I can find a better image between now and posting the video, I assure you I will. Right now, unfortunately, that's where we are. But how cool are these prizes? Like, these aren't the big tournament prizes. These are kind of side event prizes, essentially. Can you imagine having a side event giving away this Charizard swag at, say, EUIC? Can you imagine how popular that would be? Like, everyone who got eliminated from the main tournament would basically go, right, my job for the rest of this tournament is to try and win the Charizard swag. And you know what? I'd be doing it too, ladies and gentlemen. I'd be doing it too. And it's just a deck box with sleeves. But it's very kind of similar design to what we see on the rest of the swag I've shown you. But this time it's got a Charizard on. And that really is about all you need to know. Charizard makes things more exciting and more lovely. People like Charizard, so popping Charizard on this swag here is basically a way to get everybody super excited. It seems to be, I think it might be a 4-player round robin, because for participating you get 1 pack of promo cards. If you win a single game, you get 2 packs of promo cards. If you win 2 games, you get 3 packs of promo cards and the deck box. And then if you win 3 games, which I'm assuming is all 3, you've beaten everybody, you get the deck case, which is the deck box, and the card shield, which is the sleeves, and the promo cards. So yeah, it does make me a little bit sad that I keep showing you swag from other regions, which is amazing. But oh my word, I kind of want to take a road trip to Korea right now, play in some of these tournaments, get some of this swag. It's awesome. But I've told you everything you need to know, and now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of this stuff you're excited about. Tell me what stuff you would be wanting to win. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Star of Dav, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.